Hey, y'all want to know something? So I'm stripping down all the social engineering, right? Like everything that they told us, like everything that you are, you learned. Think about that. If you had grown up any other way, you would be used to that kind of culture, or that kind of teaching, or that kind of atmosphere, whatever that may be. And we are so used to American culture, right? So I'm contemplating this new move, and it's so completely out of the ordinary that my mind and body are trying to find ways to make it comfortable. Like this is what I'm thinking about. I'm like, sell your car. I'm 2 years away from owning it, right? And it's just like, yeah, I want to own this stuff. We want to have this stuff. We want it to be ours so we can keep it forever. That's what we do. That's what we've been taught. We've been taught to hang on to all the good. We've been taught to hang on to stuff that we've owned. We've been taught to own stuff. We've been taught to want to get property and to store up all these riches. Man, we came in here with nothing and we're leaving with nothing. By having to have something, you put on responsibility to need that thing. And part of what I'm understanding now is if we're just all children of the earth, not where you're from or like who you are, or what nation you're from, then like it requires exploration. It requires constant learning, constant knowledge, being able to do something different and adapt to different situations. Right now, we're all so comfortable. I'm so comfortable doing the same thing. Like, this is life on easy mode. I get up, I go to work every day for 40 hours, something that just came in 1910. Like, it was a political conversation. Just like romantic life, like your romantic relationships being the center of relationships, wasn't a thing until like the 1930s and 1940s when they started introducing it. Right after that came the feminist movement, right? Like, all of this stuff is social engineering. They've taught us to be how we are. And now that the social contract of living in the United States as an African American has completely been broken, the handshake of the social contract that requires my participation in American society has been broken. Not that it was ever really there, but it was palpable. Now it's so unpalpable that I want to find out what else is out there. So now I can make my decision on saying, you know what? No, it is America. Or no, it's just me. It's just me being ungrateful. Right? So these things are what I'm thinking about as I'm thinking about this next move. And part of it now is me knowing that whatever this is, it's going to be scary. It's going to be new. It's going to be different. But that's what's going to make me a man moving forward. Like, the last thing I'll say is this. I'm not religious. I am spiritual. But the Bible's a great book of stories, mental stories, right? Every prophet, every leader was out in the wilderness at some point. Every prophet leader was out in the wilderness at some point. Abraham, Jacob, Isaac, Lot had to leave. Adam had to leave the garden and go find his way outside the garden. Enoch, Elisha, Elijah, John the Baptist, Jesus, Paul. Like, these people were not set in one place. They were out traveling around. They weren't really messing with women either like that. I'm sure they had women around. But, like, again, that's part of the social engineering, that you got to settle down and have this wife. And he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Like, why is that such? There's so many questions, right? And this is what I'm going to answer.